An order filed by Mr. Murphy of Weymouth relative to extending until Saturday, April 30, 2022, the time within which the Committee on Financial Services is authorized to report on current House documents for order CS number 4393. An order filed by Mr. Dave Stoneham relative to extending until Friday, April 15, 2022, the time within which the Committee on the Judiciary is authorized to report on current House documents for order CS number 4384. An order filed by Ms. Viola of Fall River relative to extending until Wednesday, June 1, 2022, the time within which the Committee on Tourism, Arts, and Cultural Development is authorized to report on current Senate and House documents for order CS number 4381. An order filed by Ms. Viola of Fall River relative to extending until Wednesday, June 1, 2022, the time within which the Committee on Tourism, Arts, and Cultural Development is authorized to report on a current Senate document and a current House document for order CS number 4382. An order filed by Mr. Strauss of Mattapoisett relative to extending until Friday, March 11, 2022, the time within which the Committee on Transportation is authorized to report on a current Senate document for order CS number 4379. An order filed by Mr. Strauss of Mattapoisett relative to extending until Friday, March 18, 2022, the time within which the Committee on Transportation is authorized to report on current Senate and House documents for order CS number 4380.
Mr. Galvin of Canton now moves suspension of the rules. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Rules are suspended. Question now is on adoption of the orders. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Orders are adopted. Report of committee.
The Committee on Steering Policy and Scheduling reports recommending that the following matters be scheduled for consideration by the House. The House bill relative to speed limits, House number 3626. The House bill relative to Indigenous representation on the Martha's Vineyard Commission, House number 4021. The House bill relative to the filling of vacancies in the offices of City Council in the City of Springfield, House number 4223, local approval received. The House bill to amend the charter of the City of Holyoke, House number 4230, local approval received. The House bill authorizing the town of Clinton to accept certain streets as public ways, House number 4247, local approval received. The House bill relative to the charter of the town, the charter and the town clerk in the town of Groton, House number 4261, local approval received. The House bill amending the charter of the town of Hull to make it more gender neutral, House number 4286 changed, local approval received. The House bill to amend the charter of the City of Holyoke, House number 4299, local approval received. And the House bill providing for statement of financial interest flexibility, House number 4349.
Mr. Galvin of Canton now moves suspension rule 7A. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. 7A is suspended. Second reading of the bills.
An act relative to speed limits, House number 3626. An act relative to Indigenous representation on the Martha's Vineyard Commission, House number 4021. An act relative to the filling of vacancies in the offices of the City Council in the City of Springfield, House number 4223. An act amending the charter of the City of Holyoke, House number 4230. An act authorizing the town of Clinton to accept certain streets as public ways, House number 4247. An act relative to the charter of the town, charter and the town clerk in the town of Groton, House number 4261. An act amending the charter of the town of Hull to make it more gender neutral, House number 4286. An act to amend the charter of the City of Holyoke, House number 4299, and an act providing for statement of financial interest flexibility, House number 4349.
Question hours on ordering bills to a third reading. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Bills are ordered to a third reading. Are there any objections proceeding with the orders of the day? Chair hearing none, chair has been informed. House 3914 has been released by the Committee on Bills on third reading of the bill.
An act designating a certain playground on the Esplanade in the City of Boston as the Gronk Playground, House number 3914.
Question hours on passing the bill to be engrossed. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The bill is passed to be engrossed.
This is Senate 2523, and I have a
Chair has been informed that Senate 2523 has been released by the Committee on Bills on third reading of the bill.
An act changing the term of office of the mayor in the city known as the town of Agawam to 4 years. Senate number 2523.
Question hours on passing the bill to be engrossed, pending which Ms. Garlick and Needham offers an amendment in the hands of the clerk. Clerk will read the amendment.
Ms. Garlick of Needham moves that the bill be amended by striking out all after the enacting clause and inserting in place thereof a bill with the same title.
First question is on the amendment. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The amendment is adopted. Question hours on passing the bill to be engrossed as amended. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Bill is passed to be engrossed as amended. Following engrossed bill, having rightly and truly prepared, is now before the House for final passage. House 2190, an act further regulating the powers of the town manager in the town of North Andover. Question hours on passing that bill to be enacted. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The bill is passed to be enacted. House will be in a brief recess. House will be in order. Paper from the Senate.
The House bill making appropriations for the fiscal year 2022 to provide for supplementing certain existing appropriations and for certain other activities and projects, House number 4345, comes from the Senate with the endorsement that has been passed to be engrossed in concurrence by said branch with an amendment by striking out all after enacted clause and inserting in place of the text contained in Senate document number 2626.
Mr. Michael of Boston moves suspension Rule 35. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Rule 35 is suspended. Question now comes on concurrence with the amendment pending which Mr. Michaelowitz of Boston offers a further amendment in the hands of the clerk.
Mr. Michaelowitz of Boston moves that the House concur with the Senate and its amendment with a further amendment by striking out all after the enacting clause inserted by amendment by the Senate and inserting in place thereof the text contained in House document numbered 4430.
First question is on the amendment offered by Mr. Michaelowitz of Boston. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The further amendment is adopted. Question now is in concurring with the Senate with the amendment as amended. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The House concurs with the Senate with the amendment as amended. House will be in a brief recess. For the committee.
The Committee on Ways and Means, to whom was referred the Senate bill allowing humane transportation of canine partners, also known as Nero's Law, Senate number 2573. Reports recommend that the same ought to pass with an amendment by striking out all after the enacted clause and inserting in place throughout the text of House document number 4431. The Committee on Steering Policy and Scheduling reports recommend the matter be scheduled for consideration by the House with the amendment pending.
Mr. Michaelowitz of Boston moves suspension of Rule 7A. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. 7A is suspended. Second reading of the bill.
An act allowing humane transportation of canine partners, also known as Nero's Law, Senate number 2573.
First question is on the adoption of the amendment. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Amendment is adopted. Question now is on ordering the bill to a third reading as amended. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Bill is ordered to a third reading as amended. Order committee.
The Committee on Ways and Means, to whom was referred the bill authorizing the Town of Westford Select Board to dedicate 2 parcels of land currently held by the Conservation Commission for the Beaver Brook Road Bridge Improvement Project, House number 4076. Reports recommending that the same ought to pass with an amendment by substitution of a bill with the same title, House number 4432. The Committee on Steering Policy and Scheduling reports recommend the matter be scheduled for consideration by the House with the amendment pending.
Mr. Michaelowitz of Boston moves suspension Rule 7A. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. 7A is suspended. Second reading of the bill.
An act authorizing the Town of Westford Select Board to dedicate 2 parcels of land currently held by the Conservation Commission for the Beaver Brook Road Bridge Improvement Project, House number 4076. Local approval received.
First question is on the amendment. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The amendment is adopted. Question now is on ordering the bill to a third reading as amended. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The bill is ordered to a third reading as amended. House will be in a brief recess. House will be in order. Paper from the Senate.
The The Senate bill fostering voter opportunities, trust, equity, and security, Senate number 2554, comes from the Senate with the endorsement that the Senate had non-concurred with the House in its amendments, striking out after the enacting clause and inserting in place of the text of House document number 4367 and by inserting before the enacting clause an emergency preamble.
Mr. Moran of Boston insists on the House version. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The House does not concur. House insists. Mr. Moran of Boston moves that a committee of conference be appointed. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The chair will appoint the committee of conference. Mr. Moran of Boston, Mr. Hunt of Boston, and Mr. Dooley of an error. Chair will appoint Mr. Moran of Boston, Mr. Ryan of Boston, and Mr. Dooley of Norfolk. House will be in order. Chair has been informed that Senate 2573 has been released by the Committee on Bills on third reading of the bill. Ms. Garlick-Anita moves suspension of the rules. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Rules are suspended.
An act allowing humane transportation of canine partners, also known as Nero's Law, Senate number 2573 amended.
Question on and passing the bill to be engrossed. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Bill is passed to be engrossed. House will be in order. Mr. Wong of Saugus now moves that the House stand in recess subject to the call of the chair. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. House stands in recess subject to the call. House will be in order. Following Grove's bill, having rightly and truly prepared, is now before the House for final passage. House 4345, an act making appropriations for fiscal year 2022 to provide for supplementals, certain existing appropriations, and for certain other activities and projects. Under the Constitution, a separate vote is required. Those voting in favor, 1st Division 0, 2nd Division 1, 3rd Division 0, 4th Division 2. Those in opposition, 1st Division 0, 2nd Division 0, 3rd Division 0, 4th Division 0. On this matter, 3 members having voted in the affirmative, none in the negative. The emergency preamble is adopted. House will be in recess. House will be in order. Following Grove's bill, and rightly and truly prepared, is now before the House final passage. House 4345, an act making appropriations for fiscal year 2022 to provide for supplementing certain existing appropriations and for certain other activities and projects. Question now is on passing the bill to be enacted. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The bill is passed to be enacted. House will be in recess. House will be in order. Mr. Mariano Quincy offers an order in the hands of the clerk. Clerk, read the order.
Order that when the House adjourns today, it adjourn to meet on Monday next at 11 o'clock a.m.
Question now is adoption of the order. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The order is adopted. Mr. Wonga-Saugus now moves that the House stand adjourned. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The House stands adjourned to meet Monday next at 11 a.m. in an informal session.
Good evening, sports fans. Belmont High School basketball team, the boys Marauder, will be playing the Woburn Tanners at Paul Lyons Court here in Wenner Fieldhouse. And we welcome you to tonight's game. Please excuse some of the background noise that you may be hearing. I'm broadcasting from the weight room, and there are student athletes practicing here in the weight room. In the middle of your screen is what looks like that might be a tree. That is where the two windows in the weight room join each other. And unfortunately, that is something that's going to need to repaired when the high school finishes its construction. But right up on now, I put it in the middle of the screen because when I move and pan to the left and the right, and I'll do that now, if I go to the left or the right of the line, it interferes with what you see happening at the basket. So that's why it's where it is, right at midcourt. So the only thing you might miss a little bit is the jump ball. This is the second meeting of the season, and I'll be back in a minute. And now it's time for the national anthem. National anthem performed by Al Bledhill. As I mentioned just before the national anthem started, this is the second meeting between Woburn and Belmont this season. On January 7th, the Marauders defeated Woburn by the score of 71-69. Each team this season has had a so-so season. Woburn is at 7-7 in the Middlesex League and are ranked number 30 by the Globe in the Division 1. And the boys basketball for Belmont is 7-10, and they are ranked number 41, I believe. 48. Okay, starting for the Marauders, number 4, Hallway, 22 is Di Gregorio, 42 is Kevin Logan, number 3 is Tommy Ryder, and number 10 is Galloway. The two players you want to watch for oh, nice block. Sorry, didn't catch that. Caught me looking out the window rather than through the camera screen. Okay, Woburn's up 2-0. Start of the ball game. Galloway underneath to Kevin Logan, who puts in a nice over the head back drive. We have a 2-2 ball game with half a minute gone in the game so far. Drive to the hoop is good by number 2 for Michael Chido. And Hallway bounced the ball off his foot, and it went into the backcourt. Violation Belmont. Woburn's ball. Number 11, Joe Gatsuso, is the captain of the basketball team for the Woburn Marauders. And in the first game, he scored 41 points. And there's a long three-point attempt. Rebound by Di Gregorio, Galloway, Ryder. Di Gregorio for three, rounding out. Kind of a soup dish shot. Drive to the hoop, and the ball is blocked by Logan. Rebound. Holloway intercepted and out of bounds by Gatsuso. Logan will put the ball in play to Galloway. Galloway puts up a three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Logan, puts it back up and good. Tied 4-4 with 6:23 to go in the ball game. Number 2 drives to the hoop. Good. Well done. Woburn up 6-4. Ryder off his foot. Seems to be a problem for Belmont tonight. Ball's going on, and a drive to the hoop by number 2. And we have a timeout by the Belmont Marauders, who are down 8-4 with 5:57 to go in the first period. This is, I say, the second meeting of the teams this year. Number 11, Gatsuso, had 41 points when they played in Woburn, and number 34, Tuzzulo, had 19 points. They made up 60 of the 69 points that scored by Woburn in the game at Woburn. The Belmont had much more balanced scoring. We had 3 players with 17 points each, Holloway, Tylerano, and Galloway, and 12 by Tom Ryder. So Belmont puts the ball back in play, 5:56 to go in the first period. Drive to the hoop by Ryder, puts up a jumper, bounces around and goes out. And the Tanner dribbled the ball out of bounds, and Belmont takes over. Logan into Galloway. 3-point is no good. Belmont is 0 for 3 from the 3-point area. That was one of their strong suits. And a rebound by Logan. It's it to Galloway. Back to Logan. Ryder. Holloway. Holloway drives, gets it off to Ryder. Drive to the hoop, no good. Intercepted. Drive to the hoop and up, and it is good by Woburn. Too many layups by Woburn so far. Belmont's not playing very good defense. And the ball gets thrown out of bounds. Holloway bounced it. Gregorio unable to handle the pass, and it went out of bounds, and it is now Woburn's ball, who are up 10-4 with 4:48 to go in the first period. Dusso driving to the hoop, lays it up, and he was fouled, and the basket is good, I believe. It is good, and he's fouled, so it's 12-4. Belmont simply giving up too many drives to the hoop. Nope, I'm correct. The foul occurred before he shot the ball, so it was a foul, but there was no basket, so it's still 10-4. Try to give you a shot of the scoreboard at the same time. Three-pointer by number 34, DeLuzzo. Belmont hasn't yet been able to make another basket. Ryder drives to the hoop. He was it out to Gregorio. DiGregorio scores a three-pointer and pulls Belmont within 6. 13-7, Woburn. Number 2 drives to the hoop, flips it out into the corner. A three-pointer, no good. DiGregorio, the rebound. Galloway stops, puts it up, no good. And we have a jump ball. No, we have a holding call on Belmont. That is Belmont's second team foul. And the first on Galloway. .346 to go, first period. Woburn ahead 13-7. They love to drive to the hoop. As Galloway uses his left hand. Missed the shot, but he's going to get two free throws. I'll leave it back here so you can see the scoreboard in the upper left-hand corner. Katsuso makes the first. I mentioned earlier he scored 41 points in the Belmont Woburn game at Woburn on January 7. Makes them both. 15-7 Woburn. Lanique Neal checked into the ball game and replaced Hallway for the Marauders. Drive to the hoop and up and no good. And a putback by Neal brings Belmont within 6 at 15 for Woburn, 9 for Belmont, 3:11 to go, first period. Substitution for the Woburn Tanners. Number 33, Carafarella, came in for Toulouse. So Belmont's down 5. Drive, no good. Ball goes out of bounds off of Woburn. Logan will put it in bounds. Galloway saunters up to center court. Into Lanique Neal. A three-pointer, no good. Tapped away by Belmont, gathered up by Woburn. Drive to the hoop, and we have a foul. Before the basket attempt was made, so it'll be a non-shooting foul. It's Belmont's 4th team foul and the first on Ryder. Good block by good defense by Galloway, and unfortunately the ref got in the way and the ball went out of bounds. Woburn's ball. Too many turnovers for the Marauders so far. Nice drive to the hoop, and it's good. Good defense by Logan, but much better offense, and the ball was almost stolen by number 2, Cheeto. Chiodo, Cheeto. Maya Heron is checked into the ball game for Belmont, replacing DiGregorio. Logan, and his ball was stolen from him by number 11, Gazzuto. Drive to the hoop, and we have another foul on Belmont. Too many fouls, gentlemen. And the foul was on Kevin Logan, his first. 1:51 to go. The Tanners are up 17-10, first period. Hallway replaces Ryder for the Marauders. Up and good, 19-10. Hallway comes into the forecourt. Nice pass to Tyler Heron, and Meyer Heron makes the hoop. Belmont moves within 7. Galway with a jumper, no good. Rebound by Logan. McNeil, and not a good pass, but there was a hold on Woburn. Give you the number in a second. The foul was on number 13, who is, 13 is Roderick. Belmont has a Roderick also. That's what confused me for a minute. Galway drives. Hallway underneath. Good job. Maya Heron for a second straight bucket. Belmont within 5. Number 2 drives, and we have a foul on Galloway. It's Belmont's 6. The next one will be a shooting foul. Getsuzo is not a tall player. I would say about a little under 6 feet, but he's very clever. Number 2 looking to drive. Another drive to the hoop, and a rebound by Hallway. Comes down the line, drives to the hoop, and he is fouled on the way to the basket by number 34, which is Tezzulo. Hallway up and good. Belmont within 4. Got 31.7 seconds to go in the first period. Second one is good. Belmont's within 3. Number 2 trying to line up a drive to the hoop. Waiting for the seconds to tick off. 12 seconds to go before they have to shoot. Drive to the hoop, and his ball is blocked. Nice block by hoop, but no good, and that's the end of the first period. Woburn up 16-9. Last sequence at the end was a good block by Logan of Gatsuso's drive to the hoop. Belmont came back down. Logan took a jumper from about 32 feet, no, probably about 30 feet, and it fell short, and that ended the period. This is the first of a doubleheader. Around 7 o'clock, we'll have the second game, which will be the Belmont Marauders girls team against the Woburn Tanners girls team. The Woburn Tanners girls team, by the way, is undefeated. They're 14-0. So the Belmont girls have a great chance to stage an upset. As the season goes on, things get tighter and tighter for undefeated teams. Belmont knows because they've had a couple in the last couple of years, but I'm looking forward to that second game. Actually, Belmont girls gave Belmont, the Woburn girls, a good tussle at Woburn. So we're ready for the second period. It'll be Belmont's ball since Woburn won the tap. Little pressure defense. Hallway for a three, no good. Rebound by number 2, Michael Cheeto. Gattuso drives for the hoop, has to give it up. Three-point attempt. And we have a travel call on number 11, Gattuso, Belmont ball. I believe that's the first turnover for Woburn, however. We're early in the second period, Belmont down 3. Logan turns, brings the ball down, and he is traveling. He needs to keep the ball up above his head. You bring it down to your waist, and short players can take the ball away from you. They're just waiting for you to bring that ball down. Kevin's usually pretty good at keeping the ball high, but number 34 misses. Rebound is and thrown underneath. And we have a foul on Maya Herron, and number 35 will go to the foul line. Number 35 is Freeman, Josh Freeman. Misses the first. Belmont remains within 3. 7 minutes to go. He makes the second. Belmont's in 4 at 20-16. Woburn. Hallway driving, and he travels. Shuffled his feet as he was moving backwards. Another turnover for Belmont, unfortunately. Woburn loves to drive to the hoop. Belmont's in a zone, 2-1-2 zone. Three-pointer from the corner is good by Tazzulo. And a jump shot by Logan, 23-18 Woburn. Ball was dropped, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Woburn. Okay, 15 seconds on the shot clock. And we have a hold on a Belmont player on the inbounds pass. Foul is on Maya Heron. I'm sorry, I'll take that back. It was on Neal. His first, 8th on Belmont. Woburn only has 3 fouls. No good rebound by Neal. Out quickly to Galloway. Galloway drives, comes back out. Finds DiGregorio. Hogan, and we have a ball rolling onto the court from the stands. Good call by the ref. Belmont has 18 seconds. Galloway with the ball. To Neal. Drive to the hoop, up no good. Neal with a rebound, puts it back in. It's an offensive rebound and a 2-pointer. Belmont within 3. It's 23-20. 5:26 to go in the second period. Attuso drives to the hoop, bounces it back out. A 3-point attempt is good by number 3, Dillon. Liam Dillon. Jumper, no good by Galway. Ball rolls along the ground, picked up by Gattuso. Drive to the hoop, no good. Neal with the rebound. And the ball is blocked by Woburn, goes out of bounds. Substitutions for Belmont. Hallway comes in, as does Ryder, replacing Maya Heron and DiGregorio. Drive to the hoop and up, and it's good by Logan. Nice play. Kept the ball up nice and high. Nobody there to block him. Well done. 3-pointer around, no good. Logan with the rebound. Hallway, gets it back to Galloway. Into Logan. Logan drives, puts it up, no good. The ball is picked up by number 3, Dillon. Drives to the hoop, and the ball was knocked out of bounds off of Galloway, I believe. Heron is coming in to replace Neal for the Marauders. Oh, Gatsu, so nice play. Rebound, good rebound by Hogan. Tuffed it away from number 3. Good fake, up and no good. Rebound, and there was a foul there. Somebody got it. Fouls on number 3, Dillon. Maya Heron goes to the line for 2 shots. Belmont can come within 2 if he converts these 2 free throws. Makes the first one. As they say, nothing but net. Second one is good. Maya Heron is one of the futures of the Belmont Marauders. And we have a jump ball, and it is Belmont's possession. 26-24, 3:22, as you can see in the upper left-hand corner. Ryder tries a pass, kicked by Woburn and grabbed by Gattuso. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound by by Logan. Hallway drives down, back out to Ryder, to Galway, inside to Maya Heron. Puts it up and brings Belmont within a tie ball game at 26 apiece with 2:27 to go. I'll try to show the action and the scoreboard. Woburn drive to the hoop, and it's up and good with a hook shot off the backboard. Head to Ryder. Back to Galway. Ryder fakes. Ball is intercepted, and Hallway with a jumper. No good. Rebound by the Woburn Tanners. Drive to the hoop by number 2. Puts it up. No good. Once again, rebound by Logan. In the corner to Ryder, back out to Hallway. And nice pass to Myers Herman. And Belmont is tied it up again at 28 apiece with 1:41 to go in the second period. Belmont kept pecking away and has reached a tie. They've been in 2 ties. They were tied at 24, and now they're tied at 28. 1:41 to go in the first half. Another league action tonight. Arlington is playing Reading, and both teams have 6 wins and 8 losses. Reading is ranked 38th by the Globe, and Arlington 48th. By the way, the ranking that's done by the Globe is done based on the differentials. In other words, a team's average score of differential between the winning score or a losing score, and then also the strength of the schedules. In other words, the other teams they played, have they been strong or have they been weaker? Jump, rebound, and now we have another jump ball. And we have a replacement. Number 10 for Melrose, Travers leaves, and number 3, Dillon, returns. Rebound by Maya Heron. And there's Gattuso stealing the ball. And there's a foul on Maya Heron as Gattuso went the length of the court, laid it in, and put the Tanners up by 2 at 30-28 with 1:15 to go. He'll also get a free throw, so he could put them up by 3, and he does. Galway bringing the ball up. Hallway. Logan, good 3-point, nice rebound, and he goes up, and it is no good. I apologize. I keep calling Kevin Logan Lyons because I have Kevin Lyons in my brain. He was a son of Paul Lyons, the coach here for 25 years, and a very good basketball player in his own right. And somehow I just have transferred that, and I apologize to both Kevin Logan and the fans. My ball goes out of bounds off of Logan's free throw, and the Marauders are down by 2 with 1:01 to go. Judo brings the ball up. Drive. Tuzo underneath. Passes and it's blocked out of bounds. Dylan went drive to the hoop, had a nice pass, but Maya Harron knocked it out of bounds. And we have 39.6 seconds to go. And 9. Suso rebound ahead to Ryder. And Ryder drive to the hoop. Katsusu hustled back, knocked it out of his hands as he was going for the layup. Ryder putting the ball into play. Logan drives, puts it up left-handed, no good. Rebounds by Harron. Ball is out of bounds. Nope, it's not out of bounds. Picked up by Gatsusu. Drives to the hoop. And the ball is blocked by Logan. Logan comes down court. Gives it to, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Woburn. Some fast action there. We got 6 seconds to go, and it'll be Belmont's ball on the sideline. Chance to tie it up, or a three-pointer to put them up by 1 at halftime. Ryder comes around. Ryder stops. And the ball is stolen by Katsugo, and he puts up a long three-pointer. It's no good. So Belmont is down by 2 at halftime. We're going to have a 10-minute halftime. They're down 31-29. We'll be looking at another tight second half, I think. These two teams are quite evenly matched. The difference being, I think Belmont has a superiority in height. They've done some excellent shot blocking. And as far as speed goes, I think I'd give that to the Woburn Tanners. So, in other action tonight, the Lexington Minutemen, who are 12-1, ranked number 7th in the Division I, will be taking on the 10-3 Winchester Raiders, who are ranked number 13. That game was started at 5:15 p.m. tonight. Elsewhere, in Melrose, the 8-6 Wilmington team will take on the 8-8 Melrose team. Melrose is ranked 41st in Division II. They're a smaller school than most of the teams that are in the Middlesex League. And Wilmington is another small school relative. It's based on the student population of the males, and they're number 56 in Division II, even though they've lost two less games than Melrose. But as I mentioned earlier, the determination made by the Globe is based on the average margin of wins versus losses, and also the strength of the schedule. In Watertown tonight, Stoneham will visit. Stoneham is 3-13, and they're ranked 45th in Division II. Belmont is Watertown is 7-6, and are ranked number 7 in Division III. The school population at Watertown High School has shrunk considerably in the last couple of years. In Wakefield, Burlington will visit. Burlington is 12-4. They're held the number 8 spot in Division II, and Wakefield is at 8-6, and they're ranked number 30 in Division II. In Reading Reading is 6-8. They're ranked 38th in Division 1, and Arlington is 6-8, but ranked 48th in Division 1. So that's a rundown of the 6 games being played in the Middlesex League this evening. So I'm going to be quiet for a little while, to give you a chance to go out to the refrigerator and get your snack before we start the second half, which I'll be back with you with about 5.5 minutes from now. Have a nice snack, and I'm going to take an opportunity to get myself a drink of water. Welcome back. This is Chet Messer at Paul Lyons School in Belmont High School, Wenner Fieldhouse. And we're about to resume action for the second half as the Belmont Marauders trail the Woburn Tanners by 2 at 31-29 as we start the third period. Woburn has led most of the way, but Belmont keeps catching up and then falling a little bit behind. Logan with the jumper is good and ties the ball in at 31. Jumper no good. Rebound goes into the corner. Almost saved by Ryder. I'm sorry, but Dian Gregorio was, and Ryder have similar haircuts. And we had a block and a jump ball, and it'll be Woburn's ball under their own basket. Good block by, and good defense by Logan. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Logan with the rebound. Corner, Ryder, no good. Rebound is almost grabbed by Logan, but captured by Woburn. Drive to the hoop, and it is out of bounds off of Logan. Sudo puts it up, no good. Rebound in the corner, nice crease. Saved by number 2, getting it to Dillon, who put it up for 3. Galway drives to the hoop, puts up a jumper, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Belmont. Hallway went off his knee. (34-31). The Tanners are ahead. Drive to the hoop, picked up by Belmont. Gregorio, and the ball is stolen back and put up, no good. No good by Belmont. Good scrapping underneath. Hallway has it, and we have Belmont stepping out of bounds. .6:01 to go. .557, 34-31 Woburn. And we have a foul on Gregorio. And we had a substitution. I thought they were telling us there was 5 fouls. Okay. Katsuto puts it up, a 3-point land, and they're now up 37-31. Gregorio from the corner, no good. Rebound is up, and it's a foul on Woburn. Hallway makes the first. Belmont within 5, 32-37. Got to pull back a little bit here. 37-33. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Belmont. Galloway. Drive to the hoop and no good. Rebound bounced around. Picked up by Woburn. Cazzuso into Dillon. Drive to the hoop. Yep, no good. Rebound by Hallway. Fires it down. Up and good by Ryder. Belmont within 2. 37-35, 4:38 to go in the third period. Belmont in his zone, and a nice block, I thought, by Holloway. But they call the block. They call them hitting the arms, and it'll be 2 shots for number 35. Josh Freeman. Makes his second. Woburn up by 3. That was an ill-advised pass. Cazzuso, and he was fouled by number 10, Galloway. A non-shooting foul. It'll be Belmont's 3rd team foul in the half. Galloway's 3rd foul also. Three-point attempt, no good. Deep rebound, thrown underneath, and up and good by number 35, Josh Freeman. Galloway to Hallway. Hallway puts up a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Woburn. Drive to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Rebound is by Ryder. Ryder does a spin move, gives it to Hallway. Hallway drives to the hoop and lays it in. Belmont pulls within 3. Three-pointer from the corner is no good. Rebound by Hallway. Actually, finally came up by DiGregorio. DiGregorio with the ball now. Drive to the hoop is up and good by Galloway, and Belmont's within 1. It's 40-39 with 2:52 to go in the third period. Jumper is around and good by number 2. Logan puts up a jumper, no good. The ball goes out of bounds off of Belmont. And we have new players for Belmont, 21 Neal and 13 Maya Heron. And we have a timeout by Belmont. They're down by 3, 42-39 with 2:15 to go in the third period. I'll show you some signs on the other side of the gymnasium, the field house right now. We're getting ready for senior night for the girls and the boys. I believe the senior night for the girls will be next week, but the signs have been put up already. The boys will have senior night this Friday when they entertain the Lexington Minutemen. .39, 2:15 to go in the third period. Woburn up by 3. Three-pointer from the corner as around and out. Neal with the rebound. And a drive to the hoop. Nice drive by Hallway. Belmont within 1. Drive to the hoop, a jumper no good. Rebound is grabbed by Maya Herron. Maya Herron has it stolen, but he gets it back into the McNeil up for a two-pointer. Belmont is up 43-42. Good passing by Belmont. It's a way to move the ball up the court. You can pass it much faster than you can dribble it. Nice spin move, but no good. Rebound by Maya Herron. And we have a blocking foul on Woburn, number 35. Josh Freeman. Didn't have his feet set. Non-shooting foul, but second foul on Woburn, third on 35. Neal puts it back in, and Belmont's up by 3. And we have a timeout by the Woburn Tanners at 45-42 Belmont with 43 seconds to go in the third period. We have at the Belmont Media Center, we have a piece of equipment that ties into the scoreboard so that we can normally run the scoreboard at the bottom of the screen, but that during COVID has been almost impossible to set up safely. So we have to forego it, and they apologize that we don't have another facility that can post the scores at the bottom of the screen, but I try to keep you informed as we go along as to what the score is and how much time is left. 45-42 Belmont, their first three-point lead of the evening. Woburn trying to tie it up, and McNeil with a rebound. Hallway stops, puts up a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound by Maya Herron. No good, and we have a jump ball, and it is Belmont's possession. 23.8 seconds to go. Belmont with the ball under their own basket. shuffling of the feet by Logan. He moved both feet, 1, 2, before he put the ball down. 18 seconds to go. Woburn content to take the last shot. A nice steal by Belmont, and the ball is batted ahead, and a drive to the hoop by Ryder, and Belmont scores with 2.4 seconds to go. And there's a foul. Nope, they didn't call a foul, but a long attempt by Gattuso goes short, and Belmont has a 5-point lead as we go to the fourth period. It'll be Belmont's ball as we start the fourth period. Woburn puts the ball in play. Fourth period, Belmont up by 5. Belmont's after a rough first period start, Belmont went to his zone, and that seems to have helped. Rebound is grabbed by Logan, actually tapped away. Ryder across the hallway, no good. Rebound, and we have the ball knocked out of bounds by Gattuso, and Belmont will put it in play under its own basket. Nice play, drive, and Maya Heron grabbed it. Shot pass, went up and was pushed from behind, and Belmont is now up by 7. Number 10, Anthony Travers, comes into the ball game, replacing Dillon for the Tanners. Good shot by Maya Heron. Long three-point attempt. Rebound by Logan. He's had a pile of them tonight. Drive to the hoop, and it's around, no good. Rebound by Travers. Drive to the hoop, no good. Throws it back out. A three-point attempt is good. And a timeout for the Woburn Tanners, who are now down by 5 after that three-point shot by, I think, Tezzulo, although I'm not certain. Trying to keep the score, the time, run the camera, and announce the game is what you call multitasking. On Friday night, when the boys and the girls play Lexington, my sidekick and the director of sports at the Belmont Media Center, Jeremy Meserve, is expected to be back, and I don't know for certain, but possibly we'll have a scoreboard on Friday night. A As I noted early in the broadcast, the game following this is the Belmont girls against the Woburn girls, and the Woburn girls are undefeated. Lamont works the ball up. Lamique Neal, and he was bumped by number 11. Throw a hip into him. I gotta believe that Gatsuzo is a football player. And underneath, up and no good. Rebound by no good. McNeil couldn't make it, and Woburn comes away with a loose ball. And a jumper, no good. Rebound is by Maya Herron. Ahead, Neal picks it up. Gives it to Herron. And Ryder looking underneath. A jumper, no good. Rebound by number 34, Tezzuzo for the Tanners. No good. Rebound, Maya Herron. And the ball was tapped away by number 2, Michael Cheeto of the Tanners, and Belmont retains possession. Di Gregorio is going to be putting the ball into play. Jumper from the outside, no good. Rebound by number 35 for the Toners, who's Freeman. Drive to the hoop, and it is a blocking foul on Logan. Out of the ground. Tried to talk the referee into some foul shots, but the foul clearly took place before he launched the ball towards the basket. The jumper is good at Belmont. Let him have that one. Good movement of the ball by Belmont. Woburn's gone into a zone. Drive to the hoop, no good. Neal for him again. Logan again. Belmont is up 52-47. 5 points. 5 underneath. And we have a foul on Belmont. Brett Tezzulo, who was a big point getter in the first game against Belmont, was fouled by number 21, Lamique Neal. Ball goes back outside, gathered in by Di Gregorio. And we got a foul. And a technical foul was just called on the coach for Woburn, who thought that his player got fouled, but he was up and had his ire up to a point that the referee said, it's time that we have you sit down. So we're going to have a clearance and a technical foul shot. So everybody moves off the line, and Logan will take the technical foul shot, or maybe he gets his 2 shots. I don't know which. I don't know if they pick somebody to shoot the technical or not. Belmont's up, and now Belmont is up by 7 points. Logan ready for his second shot is good. Now he gets a technical shot. So, and Belmont's going to get the ball in the half court. So 3 in a row by Kevin Logan. And Belmont has a 9-point lead and the ball at half court. There was a lot of wild scrambles for the ball that led the coach from jumper is good by Logan. And Belmont has an 11-point lead. And the Tanners take a timeout, which is their third timeout. They have 2 left. Belmont also has 2 left. As far as the foul situation goes for the remaining 4:33, Belmont has 5 team fouls, and the Tanners have 6 team fouls. So Belmont has a foul to give, in a sense, because there'll be no foul shots involved. The Tanners, on their next foul, will end up sending the Belmont player to the line for 1-and-1 if it's a non-shooting foul. And of course, if it's a shooting foul, the Belmont player will get 2. 4:33 to go. Belmont has got a 11-point lead. This is the biggest lead either team has had this evening. In the game in Woburn, Kevin Lyons only played 10 minutes. He was recovering from an illness, and so he did not get to play in that game, but has really shown or been a bright light for the Marauders tonight. Lots of rebounds and heavy scoring. And the ball is blocked by Meyer Herron. And now we have a foul. And I think we're going to have a technical on Kevin Logan for taking a punch or swinging at least at Logan. And we'll have a technical shot by I do think that the Woburn player was really harassing him, but unfortunately it was as is often the case, the retaliation is what gets penalized. And got 2, so misses one of the 2. And we have a 59-49 score. Belmont ahead by 10, and Woburn gets the ball out of bounds. There should have been a foul earlier on Logan. I mean, Logan should be shooting. I don't quite understand why Logan's not shooting, because he was fouled and then retaliated, and for which the Tanners were given 2 foul shots. But I think that Logan should also get foul shots. Correct. Good move by the referee. Now Logan will get 2 foul shots at his basket. Logan should be shooting. They called the foul on number 3, and so Logan should be shooting. And they are going to award him a 1-and-1. So if he makes the first, he'll get the second and put the Marauders up by 12. They're rounding out, so he does not get the second shot. So now it is Woburn's ball on the side, 4:17 to go. Belmont up 10, 59-49. Marauders playing good defense. Three-pointer is up and rebound is by Galloway. And a three-point attempt is no good. The ball goes out of bounds. Oh, I think the ref might have missed that one because a nice play by Neal to jump out of bounds and throw it off the feet of a Woburn player, but he had already blown his whistle and awarded the ball to Woburn. Quick movement of the ball. And that ball looks like it was tapped. No good, and the ball was... We have a foul somewhere along the line. So we have a foul on Belmont's Logan, and that's his fourth. Each team has 17 fouls, so all of the fouls after that will be at least 1-on-1 shots. DeZulo at the foul line and puts up the first. Brings the Tanners within 9. 3:22 to go. Fourth period, Belmont up by 9 at the moment. Makes the second. Tanners now within. Ball was tapped out of bounds out of Logan's hands. Belmont stretching the floor here. Good play by Belmont, keeping the ball moving. Hallway, back out to Galway. Galway drives, gives it back out to Hallway. Underneath to Iron Heron. Iron Heron trying to put the ball up, double steamed, and almost went out of bounds. Nice drive and rebound is bounced around. Maya Heron with the ball. And Belmont takes a timeout, leading by 8 with 2:39 to go in the final period. Each team, as you can see by the scoreboard, has 17 fouls. Any foul that's now committed in the remainder of the game will be at least a 1-on-1 shot for the team that was fouled, or the player that was fouled. Also of importance to Belmont is that the bright star, Kevin Logan, has got 4 fouls, personal fouls, with 2:39 to go. And he's been huge off the boards and has his fair share of points as well. Now, the good news on the other side of that is that Lameek Neal is still in the ball game, or not in the ball game, but available in the event that Logan ultimately commits his 5th foul. But the coach has decided he will go with Logan, and that's probably a very good decision. So Belmont has the ball. Looking to put it in play. and ahead to DiGregorio. Pass underneath to Miles Heron, and it's good for Belmont, and they're up 10. Good movement of the ball. Excellent passing the ball down the court. And the ball was almost knocked away by DiGregorio. But a foul on Belmont, and now with 2:26 to go, they have a 10-point lead. But Gazzuzzo is at the line for 1-1. It's the first one up. It's no good. Rebound by Myers Heron. Double team way down the court and good by Myers Heron. Puts Belmont back up by 10. Actually, they're up by 12. I appreciate. And we have a foul on Galloway, I believe. Belmont committing fouls that they shouldn't be committing at this stage of the game. Gazzuzzo at the line for 2. Takes the first. Belmont says has a 11-point lead with 2:05 to go, fourth period. Up and good, and now a timeout by the Woburn Tanners, who are down 10 points with 2:05 to go, but 10 points is not a wide margin now that we have a 3-point shot. And in fairness, Woburn has been pretty good at shooting the threes tonight. So we'll see how this goes for the next 2 minutes and 5 seconds. I like Belmont's chances, but they've got to play smart, and they have most of the game done that. But every once in a while, as happens in high school basketball, somebody makes a mistake, and you often pay for it. But let's see how the Marauders do. Myers Heron has been playing deep on the press and has picked up 3 baskets as a result. Played very well. At the end of this game, we'll have a quick wrap-up, and then we'll be away for about 18 minutes, and then have the girls' game against the Woburn Tanner girls team. Belmont's ball. And we have a foul on the Woburn Tanners, number 10, Travers. And Holloway will be at the foul line. Holloway has a chance to put the Marauders up by 12 with 2:01 to go. First one is up and good. Belmont by 11, 2:01. Makes the second. Belmont up by 12. Drive to the hoop, no good. Rebound, Myers Heron, no good. Rebound up by Gazzuzzo. Gazzuzzo was pulled over by his teammate, and there's a walk, and Belmont gets the ball out of bounds. He was pulled down to the ground by his teammate. Timeout here while they dry the court. Hold on, and they're going to have a, whoops, we got a referee with the towels, and we have the other ref handing the ball to put it into play. 1:48 to go while they clean the floor. 1:48 to go. The Marauders are up 65-53 and have the ball. Logan puts it in, trapped in the corner, and we have a foul on number 2. Chido, Chiodo, Chido. They'll give you the foul shooting and the scoreboard at the same time. It's good. Always made 3 in a row. Hope I don't jinx them. Belmont's up by 13. 1:46 to go. Now they're up by 14. Good hard playing here. Long three-pointer. Goes out of bounds. Good catch, good pass. And we have a foul on number 2, I believe. Galloway to the foul line. Bounces in and out. Gets the second shot because that was the 10th foul. Big hand for Myers Heron as he comes out of the game, replaced by number 21, which is, I believe, Kevin Logan's brother. And I don't remember his first name, but I think he is a Logan. He's been playing JV. Drive, Logan. And we have another foul on Belmont, and that, I believe, is probably Kevin Logan's 5th. 5 fouls on Logan. And I believe is about to be replaced by Roderick. A nice hand for Logan. Did yeoman's work tonight. Freeman gets 2 shots. He misses the first. And we're going to have some wholesale, or at least some replacements for the Woburn 10 as number 20, Michael Sullivan, is in the game, and number 33, Carafella, is in the game. Carafella. And we have a hallway with the ball. Looks way down, and the ball is out of bounds off of the Woburn. And for Belmont, we have a ball thrown out of bounds. Tough to come in with 1 minute to play and having not been in the game all night, but that was a great game by the Marauders. Kevin Logan. And a block shot. Roderick is the number 14 for the Marauders. And we have a foul on number 34 for the Marauders, which is Damian Lilla. Number 20 is Jaden Ano. 32 for the Marauders is Charlie Clem. 43.7 seconds to go, and Belmont's up by 14. Oh, good. Rebound by Logan, younger Logan. Jaden Arnold drives down. And we had a Woburn player step on the line, flipped it in bounds, but now it turns the ball over to Belmont. Broderick back underneath, and good by Logan. A long three-pointer. Logan with the rebound, tries to get it out, does it. Back and forth. Damian Lillard and Jaden. Arno dribbles back, and the ball game is over as the Marauders beat the Tanners 7-54, and a very good effort by the Belmont team. So while the girls begin to warm up for their game, or we have the shaking of hands by the boys' teams, this was an interesting game. Belmont, with about 6 minutes to go in the fourth period, came alive and began to move the ball very quickly down this court as the Tanners tried a full court press. Belmont smartly executed their passes, and as a result came away with a 78-54 win. So the Marauders now are 8-10, and I believe the Woburn Varsity team drops to 8-9. Or let me take a quick look. I'm sorry, they're 7-8. Belmont is 8-10, and Woburn is now 7-8. So we'll be back in about 14 minutes with the second half of the doubleheader, when the Belmont girls will be playing the undefeated Woburn Tanners girls team. And this should be a good chance for the Belmont Marauders to put some pressure on an undefeated team and see where it comes out. So we'll see you in about 15 minutes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Belmont sports fans. Welcome to the second game of the doubleheader at Paul Lyons Court at Wenner Fieldhouse in Belmont, where tonight the Lady Marauders, or the Girl Marauders team, will be taking on the Woburn Tanners girls team. The Belmont team played Woburn earlier in the season, and unfortunately Woburn won the game by the score of 63 to 51. Belmont's girls team is 3-10, but if you look at the games that they've played so far this season, what typically happens is they don't score enough points. In 3 wins that they had, they averaged more than about 51 points a game, but in the 8 losses, they averaged 33 points a game. So scoring on offense has been a problem for the Girl Marauders. But we're looking forward to a chance to pull off an upset against an undefeated Woburn girls team. The players are being introduced at the moment. Woburn is a perfect 14-0 so far. In the game of Woburn, the girls, as I said earlier, lost 63 to 51. But the interesting thing was that they were only 1 point behind at halftime. It was a second and third period where they were outscored by 6 and 5 that resulted in the 12-point win for Logan. The Star Spangled Banner, sung by Al Gledhill. In the game at Woburn, Paula Dulligan was the leading scorer for Belmont, and in the second leading scorer was Linda Shang. Sarah Dulligan had 14 points and Linda had 12. They were the only players in double figures. But for the Woburn girls, they were led by, they were led by number 11, Megan Qualley, who's a junior. She's the sister of a girl that graduated a couple of years ago, another Qualley that was a terrific basketball player as well. Woburn runs a summer league and is a hotbed of basketball for both girls and boys, but particularly girls. So the Marauders are going to be starting all seniors. I'm sorry, I take that back. They're starting the Dulligan sisters in the backcourt. Christo is jumping at center, and the tap is passed forward, and a drive to the hoop is no good. Rebound. Nice rebound by number 20. Good pick and almost a foul. And Paula Dulligan dragged her pivot foot. Woburn gets the ball in play. No score yet. 7:40 to go. Just started. Woburn volley right over the hook, backboard. Woburn again, a three-pointer, and Sarah Dulligan bumped into the Woburn player, a foul on her, but it's a non-shooting foul. Drive to the hoop, no good. Rebound once again by Christo. I say once again, I think McDevitt had drive to the hoop by score by Sarah Dulligan. From the corner, a three-pointer, no good. The rebound, good block out there by McDevitt. Sometimes the blockouts, you don't end up getting the rebound, but you do end up having one of your teammates get the rebound. Drive to the hoop, no good. And the ball is knocked out of bounds off of a Woburn player, and the Marauders have 12 seconds to get a shot off. Christo puts the ball into play, passed back to her, and saved by number 23. Comes down, puts up one, and scores, ties the score at 2. Sarah Dulligan gives it to Sister Paula. And travel number 22 for Casey Dangora, who's a senior captain for the Tanners, intercepted the ball, but she, and they're traveling once again on Belmont. Two to 2, 6 minutes to go in the first period. And the ball dropped onto the court. And the ball is pushed out of bounds by Christo, and it'll be Woburn's ball under their own hoop. Jumper no good, rebound, and ball is blocked by Christo. Sarah Dulligan gives it to Paula Dulligan for a two-point shot. No good, rebound. Up once again, and we have a foul on Woburn. Christo will be the shooter. Good board work by the Marauder girls. The foul was on number 1, McKenna Morrison, who's a freshman. And we have some changes. Number 34 coming into the game, Shannon McCarthy, who's a freshman. Foul shot is no good. McCarthy with the rebound. McCarthy, and we have a foul on Belmont. Jackie Ryan, number 15. It's up and good by number 10, Jenna Taylor. Christo. Back over, Ryan with a three-pointer. Good. 4-4. And the ball is intercepted on in. Paula Deligan takes a shot, but it's blocked. And we have Paula Deligan coming down for a drive to the hoop, and she's fouled by number 5, Dangora. Second team foul on Woburn, and the first foul on Dangora. Ball is good by Paula Deligan. Belmont up by 1. 4:47 to go in the first period. Second one is up and good. 2 good foul shots by Paula Deligan. And we have a timeout by Woburn. Good tight ball game. One of the things about being an undefeated high school team is that as the season goes on, they begin to get a little bit tense sometimes, wondering if this is the night they're going to lose. So Belmont has nothing to lose. They're 3-10. They can come out and play nice and loose. Woburn wants to go undefeated, so they're going to feel the pressure. As I said earlier, the Belmont team's biggest problem has been its offense. They just haven't had a very good scoring team this year. They lost Nina Menakazi, who was their go-to person and who could put up a basket when they needed. She averaged somewhere around 15 points a game. And unfortunately, she transferred to the Rivers School. So here we go with the Woburn Tanner girls. And that ball is thrown out of bounds by number 34, Shannon McCarthy, who's a freshman. Putting the ball into play is Christo up ahead to Paula. Nice pass, keeping it moving. In and out, rebound gathered up by Woburn. Nice pass, good cut to the hoop. Tied 6-6. Paula Deligan drives to the hoop and is no good. Ball is thrown out. Let's see how nice defense. That was excellent defense by Belmont. Got in front of the shooter. And this one is around and good by number 1 for Woburn, who is McKenna Morrison. Christo gathers in a pass that was a little high, but 1 point and around no good. Sorry about that. I was trying to get the statistics and forgot the camera. 3-point attempt, no good. The ball goes bouncing around, ends up, and we had a walk on number 23, who is Labriciere, a junior. Cindy Labriciere. Belmont substitution. Number 34 for Belmont is Courtney Howell. And interception almost, but Belmont retains possession. Linda Shane is number 31 for the Marauders. Drive to the hoop. Courtney is kind of knocked to the ground. I'm sorry she didn't get a foul shot. Always rebounded by Paula Deligan. Ball thrown ahead, but Courtney couldn't handle it. getting a little ragtag here by both teams. Nice cross-court pass, and a foul on number 43 for the Marauders, who is unfortunately a 43 is, I'm trying to, she's moved up from the JVs, and I don't know if I have her name. Well, we'll have to find it in a minute. Courtney Howell picks up the rebound. Good defense, good defense. And we have a scramble for the ball, and we're going to have a jump ball. Chang will be putting the ball into play. Paula Delagan down the left side. Chang with a three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Woburn. 9-6, Woburn is up. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebound. It's grabbed by number 43, and she stepped out of bounds. Nice interception. Drives to the hoop, and good by Paolo. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Sheng. Paula Delagan. Paula can go from 0 to 15 miles an hour in about 1 second. Sheng to Delagan underneath. Ball was thrown too wide to be corralled by McDivitt, and it went out of bounds. It's 9-8. Belmont down by 1:19 to go in the first period. Belmont in as a 3-2-3 zone. Drive to the hoop, and a block by Courtney Howell. Good block. Jump shot, no good. Rebound. Belmont. Ahead to Paula Delagan. Sheng cuts into Courtney, puts it up, no good. Tried to use her left hand, good attempt. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Woburn. 33.4 seconds to go in the first first period, and Belmont is trailing by 1, 9-8. Sheng gives the ball to Paula Delagan, tapped out of bounds by Woburn. I'm sorry, I keep calling Paula, keep calling Sarah Paula. Nice drive to the hoop by number 10. And we got a carry on Belmont. 11-8. The Marauders are down. We have 11.8 seconds to go in the first period. Jump shot is good by number 10, Jenna Taylor. And a three-point attempt by Sarah Dulligan goes wide of the hoop, and we settle for an 13-8 lead by the Woburn Tanner girls. Belmont down by 5. I found it. Sarah Yu is number 43. I apologize to Sarah, but she was brought up from the varsity a couple of games ago, and I had to consult an older program. So, much like the game in Woburn, Belmont actually had a 3-point lead at the end of one period, but that was a 15-12 score. Belmont only has 8 points, and as I said, the problem all season has been the attempt to score more frequently. I'm going to give it a little more volume. You may want to turn your TVs back down now. 13-8 Woburn. 8 minutes to go, the start of the second period. The Bissier is number 23. McCarthy throws the ball almost out of bounds. Underneath to McCarthy, Bezier, and we had 3 seconds in the lane by McCarthy. It'll be Belmont's ball. Sarah Dulligan gets it ahead up to Chang, and she travels with the ball, trying to keep it getting tied up. She was double teamed, moved both of her feet. Three-point attempt is good by number 1, Megan Morrison, and an ill-advised pass, and another Megan Morrison basket. 8, Belmont's down 10. Good drive to the hoop. Oh, should have taken the shot. When you're that close to the basket, you could have made a layup. So we have a foul on Belmont. McDevitt replaces Howell for the Marauders. Down 10. 2 quick baskets by Morrison. McCarthy to Morrison. Back underneath. The 3-point attempt is no good. And she stepped out of bounds. Number 10 is Jenna Taylor, and her foot was on the line when she tried to save that shot. Jen gets it back to Sarah Dulligan. Sarah is fouled, I thought, but they didn't call it. And drive to the hoop and a foul on Chang. Number 13 is Emily McHugh. She's into the ball game. And number 3 is Kylie Merringer. 3-second violation on White's ball. That's what I thought. 3-second violation. Sarah Dulligan ahead to McDevitt. Erringer. And we have a jump ball, and the arrow belongs to Belmont. They're down by 11, 19-8 with 6:04 to go in the second period. Ball is stolen by Woburn. Ball is overthrown, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Belmont ball. Belmont has yet to score in this period. Gotta shoot. Gotta shoot. Can't score unless you shoot. And the bad pass. Morrison, tricky dribbles. McCarthy back outside to Morrison for a three-pointer. And Belmont takes a timeout as they have yet to score in this period with almost 3 minutes gone in the period. They're now losing 22-8. Interesting that the Woburn team has 4 seniors, and all the rest are juniors, sophomore, and freshmen. So the 2 Dangoras, number 5 and number 22, are seniors, along with Jenna Taylor, who's also a captain. All the other players on the floor are, Nicole McNaughton is also a senior. So those are the 4 seniors. But number 23, Labriciere, is a junior. Paulie's a junior. Megan Morrison, who's been hot here in the first half, is a freshman. And Shannon McCarthy, who plays center, is also a freshman. And have been instrumental in helping Woburn to jump off to this 22-8 lead. Paula Dulligan is back in the game. Passes to her sister Sarah. Back to Paula going up the court. And loose ball picked up. Sarah puts it up. No good. Sarah Dulligan steals the pass, gets it off, and no good by number 14, Ferrari. I think that, that was Paula Dulligan. Number 5 dribbles the length of the court, and Sarah Dulligan called for a blocking foul. Sorry, I take that back. It was not Sarah. It was McDevitt, number 20. And Belmont forces the play, and Woburn throws it out of bounds. But we still have the problem that Belmont has not scored a basket yet, and we're almost halfway through the period. And we have a foul on somebody. I guess it was a foul on Woburn. Maringer leaves the game and is replaced by Christo, I believe. Belmont's ball on this side of the court. You got to shoot. You want to score, you got to shoot. Nice fake, good shot, no good. Rebound, and good hustle. Oh, she should have taken the shot. Pass underneath, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Belmont. Belmont team knows what they have to do, but they've been having difficulty executing it. We've got 4:05 to go in the second period, and they've yet to score. They had 8 points in the first period, and they're still at 8. Three-point attempt, no good. And bounces around and goes in. 25 to 8. Sarah Delavan comes up. Pass to Jackie Ryan. The ball is blocked. Rebound grabbed by Woburn. Bears the air, brings it down under the hoop. Ball's tapped over, and number 10 drives to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Rebound by McDevitt. That was close to a foul. There's a shot, it's up, and it's no good. Good deflection by Paula Delagan. And number 10, Cameron Pomo, replaces Paula Delagan. And we have a foul, no shot. Foul before the pass. Foul was on number 15, I believe. It was. Jackie Ryan. That was Belmont's 7th foul, so there was a one-on-one opportunity. She missed. Rebound by McCarthy, and she's fouled by Christo. It's Christo's first foul, 8th on Belmont. Up and good by McCarthy. 26 to 8. But Brazier comes in underneath and scores the hoop. And Belmont loses the balls out of bounds. Belmont down by 20. They've yet to score in this period. As I said earlier, the fact that Belmont lost Nina Monacosi, who could go get them a basket when they needed one, has made a difference. And Christo turns around to pass the ball, and the Belmont player had fell onto the ground. Interception by McDevitt. Ahead to Christo, throws it out of bounds. Sarah Delagan, too long. Pass was too long. Ryan guarding McKenna. Drive to the hoop, or at least to the baseline. out of bounds off of Woburn. Sarah Delavan flies down the court, puts ahead, and it's no good by McDevitt. Rebound goes up by Christo, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Woburn. And the 10, Jenna Taylor scores. It's now 30-8. Belmont still looking for its first basket in this period. And wild shot goes up. No good. And the rebound is gathered by Woburn. Woburn's getting 4 or 5 shots to Belmont's 1. And Woburn throws the ball out of bounds. But they have a 30-8 lead with 43.2 seconds to go. And we have an exchange of teams by Woburn. 5 new players on the court. .43 seconds to go. Shen drives to the hoop, tries to pass it to Courtney Howell. It goes out of bounds. And the Marauders have the ball with 32 seconds to go and have a 22-point lead at 30-8. Ball out of bounds off of Belmont. 19 seconds to go. Drive to the hoop, no good. Pass the ball, it's still being fumbled around by Woburn. Woburn was going to get the final shot, it looks like. And the period ends. I'm sorry, they have 0.6 of a second here to go, and Belmont is going to get the ball out of bounds. Tries to ball it into Courtney Howell, and as a result, the Marauders have ended the period without scoring a point. So it's halftime, and Belmont is down 30-8, and this has not been a good ball game for the Marauders. They just simply don't have any offense tonight. So we got a 10-minute break here at halftime. And it looks like the Marauders are going to have to figure out how to get some shots up at the hoop. So I can't promise you a very exciting second half given what's happened in the first half, but the reality is that Belmont does not have a go-to player at the present time. But the good news about the Marauder girls team is that they have a lot of underclassmen, and I think near the years of experience, hopefully some summertime basketball, which has not been available the last couple of years because of COVID. The Marauders could come back with a surprisingly stronger team next year. But they do need to develop a go-to player, and maybe somebody that's on the team currently who comes back next season will spend the summer working very hard on her game, and we will see the Marauders having a much stronger team next year. So it's a difficult year for particularly the seniors, who I'm sure had great hopes about how they would be able to play basketball this year, but it just hasn't worked out that well. So I'll be back in about 8 minutes for the second half. Welcome back to Power Lions Court at Belmont High School's Wenner Fieldhouse. In what must be a difficult game for keeping the motivation up on the part of Belmont, they are losing 30-8 at the end of a half, and only scored 8 points in the first period and none in the second period. So it is a very difficult night for the Belmont Marauder girls. Elsewhere in the league tonight, Arlington is playing at Reading. Arlington is 3-11, and Reading is 10-4. Burlington is playing at Wakefield. Burlington at 5-7. Wakefield at 11-5. Wilmington is playing at Melrose. Both teams have losing records. Wilmington at 5-9. Melrose at 4-10. And Winchester is playing at Lexington. Winchester is at 13-4, and Lexington is at 10-4. On Friday night of this week, the Lexington Minutemen girls and boys teams will visit Belmont, and it will be senior night for the girls team here in Belmont. It will be senior night for the boys team. For the seniors, it will be their last time playing on the Belmont court. So we're underway in the second half. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, and we have a foul on somebody. Foul is on number 20. She was holding on to the arm of number 11. Somewhat of an unfair call. Drive to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Rebound is grabbed finally by Sullivan, who brings it down. Christo across. Jackie Ryan with a shot. It's good. Belmont gets its first points of the second half and its first points in over 8 minutes. Pass underneath, good block, and we have a jump ball between Christo, and it'll be the Marauders' ball. Jackie Ryan tries to throw it into Christo, but overthrows it, and Woburn comes back down on the offense. And the ball is knocked away, picked up by Sarah Gulligan, who loses the ball out of bounds. It was knocked out by a Woburn player, so Belmont gets the ball. It's up and no good by Sarah Gulligan. Drive to the hoop and a good block by Paula Dulligan. Went out of bounds of her, but she prevented a basket. Ball is overshot, and we have a foul on Sarah Dulligan. Reaching in. Well, no, they called it on Christo. I thought the foul was going to be called on Dulligan. Megan Qualley missed that one. She gets a second. And the ball bounces around and is in. Sarah Dulligan brings it up court. Christo, and I thought that ball was out of bounds. And we have Hurley replacing McDevitt. Good bounce pass out by Cristo. Jackie Ryan gets up and no good. Rebound is off the legs of Hurley, number 42. Ball goes up and finally rolls in for Woburn, and they're up 33-11. And that ball is partially blocked by Berger. Paula Delavan in the corner puts up a three. Around, no good. Tanners rushing up the court. Drive to the hoop and no good. Rebound by, nice pass, but too late. And Woburn player was standing out of bounds when she touched the ball. Belmont's ball under their basket. They're down by 22. To find and the ball is intercepted by Brazier, and she bounces it off her knee but picks it up. Ball is batted out of bounds by Paula Delavan. By the way, Paula and Sarah are twins, and there's Sarah gets the rebound. Paula puts it up, no good. And we have a foul. Nice block out by Julie Hurley. Ball is stolen. Ball is batted around at center court, but Woburn retains possession. A jump shot around, no good. McCarthy goes up with it, and she's fouled. Substitutions for Belmont. Howell comes in, number 21, who's not on my scorecard. This has been a difficult season because players have been moved from varsity to JVs and back again. See if I can find it on another game. As Hurley, he looks underneath. A hole, the ball goes out of bounds. Chang drives to the hoop. And she's fouled. First team foul on Woburn. Chang drives, puts it up, and she is fouled by number 14 for the Woburn girls, which is Hannah Surratt. Shot by Chang. (37-12). Woburn leads. Second one is up, no good. Rebound by Courtney Howell, puts it up, no good. The ball goes out of bounds off of Hurley. Woburn ball. Good defense by number 21. And rebound by Howell. And the ball goes thrown too hard and was unable to be handled by Hurley, and it is Woburn's ball. And we have a reach and a foul on number 21. Woburn up 37-12, 3:24 to go in the third period. Pass underneath too high. Belmont intercepts. Sarah Dulligan with the ball. Underneath to Courtney Powell. Shot by Hurley is no good. Woburn rebounds. McCarthy in pass and is intercepted this time. Now back to Belmont. I can't follow this action with the camera fast enough. Hurley, good shot. He puts it in. Sarah Dulligan. Nice pass. Courtney gets it out to Sarah Dulligan. Drives fast and she is fouled as she goes by. I think number one. Yes, number one for Woburn is Morrison, and all of her teammates are leaving, and we're having a new 5 in for the Woburn Tanners, who lead 39-16 with 1:52 to go. And that looked like a push to me, but they fouled on Sheng. And we had a travel, a jump. Number 3 moved both feet before she dribbled the ball. Powell with a jumper, no good. Rebound by Woburn. Three-pointer is good. 42-16. Powell goes in, puts it up, and good. 42-18. And we have a collision under the basket with Howell and number 3, Gibbons. I'm sorry, number 5, Sangora, one of the 4 seniors on the Woburn team. Number 35, Nilsson, comes in for the Marauders. And Howell with the rebound. And high pass is too high. Drive to the hoop, no good. Rebound by Sheng. And she is tripped by number 22. Unintentional, but nevertheless a trip. Nice give and go, but it doesn't result in a score for the Marauders. And coming back the other way, and Sheng gets the rebound on a miss by Brazier. Brazier puts up another one, and this one is short, but she is fouled, and Belmont commits its 8th foul of the half. First foul on number 35, Nilsson. 7.1 seconds to go. Belmont is down 43-18. Around hustle for the rebound by Woburn. Sheng gets the rebound and tries the shot at the last second. And so Belmont has scored 10 points in that period, which is 10 more than they got in the second period and 2 more than they got in the first period. But unfortunately, the Marauders just don't seem to have a go-to player this year, and as a result, don't get very many good shots. And the lack of offense is so apparent throughout the season. And when you're playing a team like Woburn, who's yet to be defeated, they're going to be throwing them up all the time, and you not have an option to call timeout and move move the ball where they need to get a decent shot. So we're going to the fourth period. Belmont's down 43-18. It may be the lowest point score total of the season for the Marauders girls. Their lowest score so far this season was 28 points. Again, I'm sorry, that was not. I was reading Arlington's score was 28. Let's see, for the Marauders, 32, 39, 34, 32, 21 they got against Watertown. That was their lowest score per game. Nice drive to the hoop by number 10. Three-point attempt is no good by Sarah Dulligan, the ball goes out of bounds. Woburn brings it up underneath to McCarthy, and she traveled. She moved both feet. She's a freshman, and those kind of things happen to freshmen. Eventually, they get their feet under them, and they don't do that anymore. And we have a foul on somebody on Melrose. Krista will bring the ball, put the ball in play. Maringer with the ball, makes a nice fake, drives. Ball's knocked out of her hands. And she's fouled, number 34, over her back. But that's only the team's 5th foul, so there's non-shooting foul for Belmont. Christo under the hoop. It's to Sarah Dulligan, and the ball is passed in, picked up now by Brian. Sarah Dulligan stepped out of bounds. It's Melrose ball. This interception. And Sarah Dulligan scores and is fouled. 45-20, Belmont down, and she'll get one shot. Foul on number 3, Maringer, 1-1. Belmont down 25, 45-20, 6:25 to go in the 4th period. Shannon McCarthy, a freshman at the foul line. Makes both of them. Sarah Dulligan brings the ball up court. Thrown away, intercepted by Sarah Dulligan. Off to the side, and a 3-pointer scored by number 13, Homer. Nice move, but good rebound by Belmont. Sarah Dulligan. Oops, we had a double dribble. Almost in, intercepted, and Sarah Deligan steals it and scores 47-24. 5:19 to go. Good defense by Maringer. And ball is loose, and we have a whistle and a foul, I believe, on Belmont. Number 33, Riley Morgan, a sophomore, will go to the line for 2 shots. This is the first. 47-24, the Tanners are ahead, 5:06 to go. It's good. 48-24. Woburn has twice as many points as Belmont. Sarah Deligan drives to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Sarah Deligan in the corner. Jackie Ryan, no good. Rebound, Woburn, and out of bounds off of Belmont. Kaya Sheehy is in the game now, number 5. And we have a travel on number 32. Drives to the hoop and a score by Belmont, 48-26. I don't know if that was a half-court violation or not. The stripe in the windows got in the way. Belmont rebound, and we have a jump ball. Linda Sheng, number 31, and Sarah Yu, number 43, come into the ball game. Nice pass, nice cut, and didn't handle the in pass. And we have a mauling going on the corner, and a foul on number 31, Cheng, and they're in the foul bonus situation, so number 33, Riley Morgan, will get 2 shots. Makes the first. Second bounces around and is good. Sarah Yu brings the ball up. She was pushed by number 4, but they didn't call it. Number 10 puts it up, no good. Yu puts it up, no good. Rebound by number 10 again. Sheng starts the drive, gets stopped, turns around, looking for somebody to pass to. Yu. Somebody has to shoot. And Yang puts it up and it goes in at the buzzer. 50-28. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Shang to Yu. Drive to the hoop, and it's good. 50-30. And the ball was out of bounds off of Belmont. And they didn't get the ball in over the new this year. They must get the ball out of the backcourt within 10 seconds, and they failed to do so. Belmont gets the ball. Used to be they did not have to get the ball up, and there was no time limit. Yu to Shang to Yu, and almost knocked out of bounds by number 32. And we don't have a number 32 on the Woburn Tanners. Shang from downtown makes a three. Now 50-33. Then Chang steals the ball, comes down, puts up for a two-pointer, and it's now 50-35. Belmont was in 15. And Woburn throws the ball out of bounds. 39 seconds to go in the ball game. Belmont is trailing by 15. Had a scoring flurry here at the end. Yang drives to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Rebound is out of bounds off of the Woburn Tanners, and Belmont puts the ball in play with 27.9 seconds to go. They're down 15. And the Woburn Tanners knock it out of bounds. 27.1 seconds to go. Yu gets the ball. Out to Sheng. Three-point attempt is good. Belmont's down 13. And the ball is on the ground. And we get a jump ball with 6.5 seconds to go. Belmont down 13. Well, Belmont's made the score respectable by putting on a scoring blitz in the second half. Chang steals the ball, puts it up, and it's no good. And the Marauders lose 50-37. So we'll be back on Friday night for a doubleheader between the Lexington boys and the Belmont boys Marauders, followed by, again, a girls game between the Belmont girls and the Lexington girls, and they should be, the boys' game should be fairly competitive, although Lexington has a much better record than Belmont, and likewise Lexington is another one of the top 3 teams in the Middlesex League, and so we will not expect the girls will have much of a game. But you never know. And it's been a pleasure bringing you tonight's game, and we look forward to seeing you on Friday night. Jerry Meserve hopefully will be joining me, and he just nodded his head. Are we going to have a scoreboard on Friday night, do you think? And we'll have a scoreboard on Friday night. So we're getting back a little bit of normalcy. So have a nice evening, and this is Chet Messer signing off for the Belmont Media Center.